Hi everyone, welcome to Ultimate Exercise Ball class, filmed on location here at Core Maximus. Today, if you have not warmed up yet, please pause the video, do our warm up. I don't want you to get hurt. Next, you're going to need your mat, a ball, a wall, and a set of weights. So I'm going to throw a few options at you today. You can have some heavier, you can have some lighter, you can have some medium, you might want to play with all of it. It's a sneaky one, and that's why I'm not being too specific on the weights today. We have 6 moves, 1 minute each. I'm going to work through the whole first circuit with you, intermediate, advanced. You can repeat the circuit 2 to 3 times. Enough chit chat, let's go. Okay, trusty little stopwatch. Love it. Come on over to the wall. We're starting with a back extension with a row. So we are going to need our weights. There we go. You're going to place your feet at the wall, hips on the ball. Not on top of the ball, not on the side, kind of somewhere in the middle. Now, the trick on this is to keep those legs bent. As soon as we straighten those legs, you're going to do a somersault over the ball. Not good. All right, so legs bent, I'm locked into the wall, I come over the ball. Palms face in, I'm going to hinge from my hips, and I'm going to pull those weights up in line with my chest, elbows towards the ceiling, and control back down. Head in neutral, we lift, we squeeze, we control back down. The ball is staying still. My grip on my weights is nice and relaxed. Be mindful of your back. If at any time this is too much on your back, maybe you leave the weights for a rep and we pull and squeeze. Maybe we go a little bit lighter, and then when we feel ready, we grab those weights again, we lift, we squeeze shoulder blades, again, heads in neutral, legs locked out, ball still, control the up, control the down. We're on our last one, up, and down. Okay, one weight, stay at the wall. 30 seconds on one side, 30 seconds on the other. We are going top leg back. I hope this is an okay angle, so we'll see. Okay, so top leg back, bottom leg forward, knees bent. I'm going to hold myself in static side plank. Bottom arm is going to come across my chest. I'm going to start at my hip. I'm going to lift this weight up and out. A little bit of bend in my arm. So it's a bit of a rotation, a bit of a raise. We're here for 30 seconds. Control down, control up. When I lift, I'm in line with my torso. So think as if you're a ninja and you're between 2 narrow walls. So my hips are stacked, my shoulders are stacked. I'm in a nice straight line. Shoulders, hips, feet, nice straight line. I'm holding strong. At any point, we need to put this weight down. One more. And down. All right, we'll switch sides. Okay, I'm going to show you my back. Maybe this is a good view of what my shoulder's doing. I hope the angle's okay. All right, so hips on the ball, feet at the wall. Top leg back, bottom leg forward. We're coming into a static hold. Shoulders, hips, feet, nice straight line. Bottom arm across our chest. Top arm, we start at our hip, pull our shoulder blades together. We come up and out. So weight starting at our hip, we come up in front of us. I end up in line with my torso, slight bend at elbow, palm facing forward. Again, head in neutral, which means we don't have a kink in our neck. Neck is an extension of our spine. So we're working our core here. We're getting that shoulder strength. We're working through a bit of rotator cuff. 3 seconds, 2, and rest. Okay, what do we got? Oh, we got cardio next. All right, jumping jack to overhead press. So make sure those weights are out of the way. You're going to grab your trusty little exercise ball. We're going jumping jacks, overhead press for 1 minute of cardio. Just keep moving. On our marks, go. Okay, here is the plyo version, the hop version. If at any point you want to take it down a notch, we step and tap. If jumping's not a piece of your fitness life, we step and tap. Then when you're ready, if we can, we come back to this hop. Another thing that might be a situation is you have a low ceiling. So we can push here. Because, as you can tell, it's a lot of work doing arms overhead with legs at the same time. Okay, whew, we still have 15 seconds. Open, close. Light on your feet. Can't see, there we go. 5 seconds, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well, that was hard. Okay, plank rows. I get to use my mat now. I'm going to position those weights. Again, I hope, well, it is what it is at this point for the angle. Okay, I'm starting behind the ball. I'm going to come over the ball and place my hands on those weights. Further away from the ball you are, all our normal principles apply here. Okay, so we're coming out and we're gonna find these weights. You're going to active push away from the floor. We are going to shift our weight onto one side, elbow towards the ceiling, and come back down. We're here for a minute. Okay, so we shift, we row, we control the down. I can probably go a little bit further. Okay, shift, row, down. Now legs on the outside of the ball will make this easier. Legs on top of the ball will make this harder. Before you lift, I want you to active push away from the floor. Be very mindful of that planted arm and shoulders away from ear, tummy tight. We're trying to control the up, trying to control the down. Remember to breathe as well. Okay, let me see if I can up it a notch, have it under my shins. I might have been able to do, in all honesty, a little bit heavier here, but that's okay. It's not that I'm not feeling it by any means, but amazing. Come on down. Enough talking for me. I was able to go further out. So as opposed to lifting heavier weights for the challenge, I simply moved my body further away from the ball, and then I didn't need to. Okay, let's see if I can do these. It's probably not a good start for you. Okay, but that being said, there's always options. We have a side plank with a row, which means balls between our feet. If at any time we want to make this a little bit easier, we bend that bottom leg. I'm also going to talk about hand positioning. I am going to try to go from my hand and ball between both feet. Coming down onto your elbow will make this easier. Elbow right underneath our shoulder. That was enough of a break. We're plank, side plank with a row. And then we come down, little tap. All right, push through our hand. Keep those legs locked out. Woo. Now, ooh, I could probably go heavier on my, oh, there it is. I could probably go heavier on my weight for the row. However, as you just saw, balance, core strength, core stability here is also a piece of the puzzle. Last one, thank goodness. And that bottom arm, exhausted. Thank goodness it's only 30 seconds. Okay, so let me demo, where's my logo? I'm gonna show you the logo. Let me demo, as you get organized here, one of the modifications. Elbow underneath the shoulder, bottom leg bent. I hinge from here. Weight comes across my chest, elbow towards the ceiling, and then I'm down. Okay, so if at any point we need that option or no weight, we do that option. I'm your motivation. Here we go. Ooh, this side's harder. And then back down. I am working very hard today. And we still have one left. Okay, I love this. I love the instability. I love the challenge. I love that I'm slightly wobbling. Last one. Oh, coming up on that hand, when I'm so used to being on my elbow, just adds a little something, something. Okay, last one, V-sit. Why not? All right, V-sit here means ball between our feet. Let's move our mic pack if you had one. My hair's really cute on this side, but you don't get to see it today. Okay, chest out. So mindful of our posture, head towards the ceiling, ball between our feet. V-sit looks like knees to chest. I'm going to open, V, close. Breathe, 1 minute here. Open, close. Now if you're like, that's too much. Hands here, we can open, close. We can also drop that ball, knees to chest. We can also open all the way up to lay, to then pull in. So lots of options, lots of variations, but this one's a kicker. Hip flexors, quads, abs, chest out, nice and long, inner thighs, firing. Let's breathe, team, 15 seconds. OMG, we're almost there. It's good to see me struggle. Last one. Oh, wowzers. Okay, that was one set. If I was moving on for 2 and 3, I would probably grab some heavier weights to play with this a little bit. But maybe come third round, I'd get rid of the weights completely. So you guys did amazing, you did fantastic. Make sure you do the cool down. If you feel like someone else should be tortured through this as well, please share the video. It would mean a lot. Have a great day.